Solid fat red bar. The stock was declining. And then this is one of the most solid red bars on the chart. All right? Followed immediately by a taller one. Now listen to me. You can have a fat red bar that's followed by a regular green bar. No, I'm not talking about that. This has to be a more powerful green bar that takes out the high of the red. And here is your buy. You're buying, once it takes out the high of the red, you're putting a stop under the 2-bar pattern, and you are getting out of the way. You are the problem at this particular point. This is going to be a major run in your underlying stock or whatever it is. I mean, it works in all markets. All right? There is a big psychological reason why this works, and I've explained it to you. It's the clean out. The last of the Mohicans have been cleaned out of the stock. The last of the weak hands are gone. The problem people are gone. Think of a neighborhood that is really a bad neighborhood. And then you get all the people out of the neighborhood and new people come in. All of a sudden the neighborhood's different. The participants are different. All right? This stock got rid of all the old neighbors. Do you follow? And this green one put new people back in. So now the stock is owned by a different group of people. Different mindset, different mentality, a different mindset. They're not losers who bought here. They're losers who bought up here. Now they're gone. But these buyers are now, they just began. They're not losers. They don't have a bad attitude. They're not itching to sell. This is going to go for a while. All right? Now, the red bar ignored. My traders are taught, if you did not risk it all on this RBI, you are going to add, on this twin tower, you're going to add when there's a single red bar all by its lonesome that is not followed by another red bar. There's that concept again. A single one all by its lonesome, not followed by another one. When the high of a single red bar is taken out, add to it. Single red bar. The second bar is not red. All right, that's cool. Now, whenever the high of this red bar gets taken out, you add to the play. So we take the first RBI after every major buy if we did not risk it all. Okay? Here's a bear twin tower. Solid, fat, green, elongated green bar, followed immediately by an even bigger, longer, fatter red bar. You short once it takes out the low of the green. You put your stop above the high, and you get the heck out of Dodge. You let this thing work itself. All right? Bull twin again. Now, I want you to find it for me. Can you find it? Give me the month that the bull twin tower occurred in. January. There it is. The fattest, one of the fattest, longest, giant green bars on the entire chart. Look at the bars to the left of it. This is huge. Followed immediately by a solid green bar that takes out the high. We buy. We put a stop under the green bar low or under the 2-bar pattern, and we let this baby ride. Now, we have a lot of trailing stop methods and things like that, which, you've got to have your trade management. Trade management is like 70% of the game. All right? I can teach you a pattern all day long. If you don't know how to manage the trade, you'll get out of it too soon, you'll get out of it too late. Trade management is very important. So, my traders know, all right, when to take some off the table, when to add it back on, taking off the table, adding some back on, taking off the table, adding some back on. And basically, whenever a stock gets a certain distance away from the 20-period moving average, which is here, you got to take some off the table. Away from the 20-period moving average. Away from the 20-period moving average. But if it grinds the 20, that's a hold. It's the spikes away that we take some profits off. And then we put it right back on the pullback. Spike away from the 20, take some off the table. Put it back on the pullback. All right? Spike away. This is a grind. That's not a spike. All right, what month? Tell me the month. February. Look, the biggest, this stock was causing pain. And then the biggest giant, biggest, longest red bar cleaned them out. Followed immediately by a green bar that takes out the high. All right? Buy. Put your stop under the green bar or the entire 2-bar pattern. Your risk is this for that. And I will tell you, it will be that for, you will have, your wins will be many, many, many bars. Your occasional loss will be a half a bar or a bar. And that's the way you stay in this game for a long time. And these things happen all the time, particularly intraday, but certainly on the daily and weekly as well. All right? Which month which month do we have it in? You see it. July, August, right? Right in that July-August transition there. There it is. Bull Twin Towers sets the final bottom. I've rarely seen these not be the final bottom for a long time. All right? It's happened, but rare. Buy, stop, and you're holding on through this whole thing. This is going to produce a major run. You do not get the itchy finger to sell. All right? Bull Twin, powerful. Now, these are so powerful that we have what we call the almost bull twin, which I tell my traders, take that one too. So here you have a solid red bar that's followed by just as powerful a green bar, but it didn't quite get above the high. But it got most of the way there. Buy it anyway. It's that powerful. Even if it's close, we buy them. All right? Buy. Stop. Now, do you see where you add it to the play? If you didn't risk it all? Single red bar all by itself. Not followed by a second red bar. Now, if it's not followed by a second red bar, when is the high of that bar taken out? Right there. Or there, whatever. You're buying, you're adding to the play. All right, we take the first RBI, the first red bar, we call it, that's a single red bar, it got ignored. Single red bar ignored. The first one after your buy is always an addable event. I teach my traders that when you get notice that when you get the fat, giant, green bull elephant bar below the 20-period moving average, that's a buy. But if you get the fat, giant, green elephant bar way above the 20-period moving average, what do you think that is? That's a sell. That's to take profits, because remember the scenario I told you. If the biggest, longest, tallest, fattest green bar is at the top of a rise, who's buying late? All right? Look at this. They didn't want it here. They didn't want it there. 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 But they wanted it there. All right? The latecomers, they always put the top in. Okay? This stock's coming back in. Sell here. Yes.